welcome back to the last and final part of this video as we tap into the energy of the fire at Kalorama Mansion in Washington, D.C. So we're going to be clarifying this using a detailed yes, no, or maybe. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these. We're going to see what comes out. I'm going to ask those questions that I just asked in the last video, and we're just going to get some clarification. If you're liking these videos, don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more. Okay, so first question, was this fire set by the ancestors? Truthfully and honestly. Okay, so we have yes. Okay, it says sweet satisfaction. And like I said, with this 9 of cups, which is about wish fulfillment, or the 9 of baskets, okay, wishes coming true, someone getting satisfaction. We did get perversion that came out earlier, too. It says good taste, so I'm going to have to say, yes, they did. Now, I'm going to ask, did Annabelle have anything to do with this fire that broke out, or any of these fires? We have yes, okay. It's like very dry, like, environment, or it's like the perfect weather is kind of what I get, or the perfect environment for a fire to break out is kind of what I get. Okay, it says this is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruit. So I'm gonna have to say yes, I do feel like Annabelle has had something to do with these fires in some way, shape, or form. All right, it says, did someone intentionally set these fires, like actually like a person? There's some way to say, ooh, we have yes, okay? Like I said, there could be somebody who could be setting these fires because they are led by the spirit of the ancestors. Is kind of what I get, or they get some type of pleasure off of seeing these places burn. It says true north found, follow this direction, okay? So they're following directions, like I was saying, all right? So it says, it said did someone intentionally set both fires? Okay, let's see, we got yes coming out again, okay? It says choose a path and proceed confidently. So somebody was sure of themselves is kind of what again. We got all yeses across the board, all right? It says, were these fires set by something supernatural? Were these fires, whether that's the Nottoway plantation or this plantation, were they set by something supernatural? We got yes coming out. It says neatly tied, secure, trustworthy connection. Okay, so I'm gonna have to say yes. All these cards are yes right across the board. All right, and last question is, what's to come? What's to come of this, and will there be more fires? All right, we have no. Okay, so maybe they won't. I don't feel like there's gonna be any fires, okay? Or something's going to stop for a little bit. I feel like the ancestors have been heard. I'm not sure, but it says not able to proceed, close to negotiation, okay? So it's just like there's close to some type of compromise. Like I said, the ancestors have been heard, okay? Or I feel like there are already things that are set in motion, things that are fated to happen. Wheel of Fortune energy, okay? So there are some things that are already set to be on fire is kind of what I get with that. But after those fires start and go out, I feel like it's going to be stillness is kind of what I get. Slash and burn, like crops, okay? Because we did get something in regards to crops up there. I just didn't mention it. But that's kind of what we got for this particular case with the fire that had broke out at the Kalorama Mansion in Washington, D.C. on May 20th, my birthday of all days. But if this video resonated or you like these videos, don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more.